Is with us from Hong Kong. Long time coming, not really a surprise here, just all happened just as Beijing predicted.
Yeah, but this is significant. As predicted, China's National People's Congress Standing Committee has formally approved sweeping changes to Hong Kong's electoral system. As a result, there will be fewer directly elected seats in the legislature. The Legislative Council will be expanded, but the number of directly elected seats will go down. The number of Beijing-approved seats will go up. And not only that, a new vetting committee will be established to screen candidates for patriotism. And we have learned that a national security law unit of the Hong Kong police force will conduct a national security review of all potential candidates. All this represents a very new political destiny for Hong Kong. The political fate of Hong Kong remade by Beijing. The National People's Congress Standing Committee, a powerful panel of China's top legislature, has amended Hong Kong's basic law to formalize changes on how the city's top leader and legislative council members are elected. A small committee that chooses a chief executive will now also select some lawmakers, reducing the percentage of seats that are directly elected, and a new panel will vet candidates for patriotism. What does it mean to be a patriot?
It means that you love the country. It means that you support the one country, two systems, especially in the last couple of years. The central government observed that we are not going on the right track in our electoral system.
According to NPC Standing Committee Vice Chairman Wang Chen, the changes are necessary because of obvious loopholes that caused chaos in Hong Kong. The events of 2019 were seen as a direct challenge to Beijing. The pro-democracy protests that gripped the city for more than half a year, the involvement of U.S. lawmakers who voiced support for the protesters, and the massive turnout for pro-democracy candidates at district council elections. But that Hong Kong is gone. Last June, China imposed the national security law, which criminalizes secession, subversion, terrorism, and collusion with foreign forces, making them crimes punishable with up to life in prison. 47 pro-democracy activists, including former lawmakers, have been charged with subversion. Scenes of social unrest and mass protest are over. In June of 2019, I reported from a mass march when, according to organizers, more than 1 million people marched on the streets of Hong Kong. Under the national security law, nothing even close has happened since. A slogan has been outlawed, a song has been outlawed in schools, national security curriculum is being rolled out. This is the new political reality here. Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam has pledged to fast-track the new electoral changes made in Beijing, and there will likely be little pushback. Hong Kong's pro-democracy leaders are in exile, in prison, or intimidated by the national security law.
Hong Kong has changed beyond recognition. Beijing chose or chooses to clamp down on us, to snuff out opposition voices, which I think is dreadful. And they are going to replace especially the pan-democrats and others with what they call patriots.
In less than a year, Hong Kong's political destiny has been dismantled and rebuilt for patriots to run this city.